Okay, I hope you're staying warm. Uh, I got the Nikon ZR and the Sony A7V, both with the Viltrox 20mm f2.8, native to each camera, and 4K 60. Sony is in aperture priority mode, f2.8. Natural picture profile, the ISO is at 1250 right now. And I'll go to 1000 if I get closer, a little bit further back, I think. We'll go to 1250. On the Nikon ZR, manual mode, 180-degree shutter angle, f2.0 also. But the ISO is at 2500. So it's different where Sony uses less ISO compared to, well, it would be, how can I say it? Nikon doubles it on the ISO. But they both look good on the LCD screen. The only difference is the ZR does have the 4-inch, but it looks sharper on the Sony. And I did turn down the brightness on the LCD screen to see if that gives a better battery life to the Nikon. And like the Sony, it's at 78%. On the Nikon, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, out of 5 bars, it's 4 bars left. So anyway, they're about the same. I've heard that Nikon lasts just a little bit longer than Sony batteries on a full frame batteries, whatever. But they both perform beautifully. I'm happy with the ZR. I'm happy with the A7V. I don't worry about open gate. I'm not much on Instagram or TikTok or whatever like that. I am on a little bit with Facebook, but basically YouTube, just to test out different camera systems, where I do car vlogging, regular vlogging, stuff like this. It's cold outside, so you're going to see a lot of videos this week from inside the house, unless I go somewhere and then use the camera. But anyway, both are 24, no, this one's a 33 megapixel. This Nikon is a 24 megapixel, just like the Z6 III. The only difference is this has a red codec compared to the Z6 III, and it doesn't have an EVF like the Z6 III. But they're both good. I've had the ZVE1, but it overheated. It was kind of small. And I had the Z30, which was worse because it always overheated. So once I got this ZR, I've had no problems whatsoever. So anyway, this is just a quick video. I'm going to put both clips up side by side, and then you decide which picture looks better. They're both in natural, both in auto white balance, whatever. And the only difference I see is if I didn't put this in auto ISO, and if I just set the ISO to, let's say, a little bit higher, like if I set it to 20, you'll start seeing banding, okay, on the Sony. Whereas on the Nikon, it works pretty good. So I think that's why they set their ISO low on Sony, so you don't get to see that on your LCD screen. And I couldn't tell you if it's going to do the same on the recorded file. But good morning from around San Antonio, Texas. So, Nikon ZR, Sony A7V, Viltrix 20mm f2.8. What am I doing? Well, I am comparing at 4K 60. The Sony A7V is in aperture priority mode, 1/60th of a shutter speed, and no stabilization. The ISO is at 1200, 1250, and auto white balance. The Nikon ZR, manual mode, 180-degree shutter angle, f2.8. Both are at f2.8, zero exposure compensation, but the ISO on here is 2500. And yeah, so it's kind of like double. Now at 25, 2200, if I get a little bit closer, it'll go down to like ISO 800 to 2000 right here. But anyway, I wanted to show you with no stabilization. Everything is matching as possible, but never trust the LCD screen, okay, on the colors and stuff like that. You have to wait until post to actually look at both codecs and stuff. It looks sharp with the new Sony LCD screen with a higher resolution. It looks more foggy on the Nikon ZR LCD screen. And what I mean by foggy is it looks like when you have it in lock. Both of these are in SDR. This is the natural look. This is the portrait mode. So I'm going to put this in natural mode, and you tell me when I put the pictures side by side which one looks better. Okay, both are on natural. On the LCD screen, looking at this, I look more on the Nikon as kind of like a peach color, whereas with the LCD screen, you can't tell the difference. It looks like all one color, where on here, you do see little shading and stuff, like right here on the Sony. So I think the picture looks more pleasing on the Sony when you're vlogging, but I love the big screen on the ZR. But this is just a quick video showing at 4K 60, you don't have to walk around and vlog. You can just set the camera down, talk to it, and let me know what you think of how it sounds. This is both the eternal sound in the camera, and you let me know which one sounds better. So anyway, thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next time. Bye, folks. Have a wonderful day.